going back a little bit, sorry, Melissa's prices were super reasonable. So I think I paid 60 for the photo op and 60 for the autograph. I mean, she's one of the stars of the show, so I feel like she can be charging way more than that, as much as, Norman's charging or Steven's charging, basically. But she's super reasonable. And for the third, for the third photo op that I did with her, we split it 6 ways. Oh, wait. I think I missed, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I missed Ashley. She is Dragon Keepers on Instagram. She was also in the Carol photo op. So it was 6 of us. And she did a season 5 Carol. No, wait, I think she did season 6 Carol. The episode right before they go and to the Negan's compound and just like killed everybody. Not tomorrow yet. I think that's the cosplay that she did. So it was 6 of us who did the photo shoot with Melissa as Carols, as different Carols, and we split that one 6 ways. So another $60, but $10 each basically for everybody. And yeah, so usually they only allow 2 adults in the photo op. But we wanted all 6 of us in it, so they charged us the price of 3 photo ops. And if you want to do that, make sure that you, if they won't let you do 3 different poses, just make sure that you get 3 photos because you paid for 3 photos. They were trying to give us 1 photo. But Kathy, one of the Kathy, she was like, no, we paid for 3 photos. You're giving us 3 photos. And then we just bought 3 extra photos so everybody could get one of the pictures with all of us in it. So yeah, I think I'll do a little extra video outside of this kind of talking thing, showcasing like the pictures, the photo ops, any merch that I got, which I didn't really get a lot of merch. So I don't even know if I have a picture of the merch, but yeah, so that was Saturday. And also what happened on Saturday was the free panel with Andrew and Lenny. Andrew, bless his heart, he only appears for 1 day, and he usually he does autographs in a panel, but everything he donates to charity. Everything that he gets that day, he donates to charity. So that's why his panel is paid, but it's going towards a good cause. And of course, it always automatically sells out. So I didn't even try for it because I was like, I'm not gonna go through the headache of trying to get into his panel. But it was later on announced that he was doing a free panel again, which wasn't, ticketed or anything. Him and Lenny were going to talk about that first episode. So they were going to screen the first episode, and then him and Lenny were going to come out and talk about it. And it was one of the most amazing experiences ever. I loved every single minute. That might have been one of my the favorite experience of the con. So after that, during the panel, there's a special guest that's going to come out. Secret special guest. Nobody knows. And Andrew actually spoils it right before Stephen comes out. So the special guest was Stephen, and he got a standing ovation. Everybody in the room just was clapping and cheering and just showing him so much love. I'm still emotional over what happened to Glenn. But that was the week after, Glenn and Abraham got killed. Spoiler alert. If you're not caught up with the current season. So, he just was getting extra love. His lines were so long. I was not even trying to get on his line either. But it was just so sweet, so emotional. The panel was so funny. You can tell, like, I'm sorry. You can tell, like, this cast is, like, the love is real. TWD family is real. But anyway, that ended Saturday night. And then Sunday, I chose to do Sasha on Sunday. Sasha from another season. I do earlier Sashas because, there's some great Sasha cosplayers who do, like, her current look. So I wanted to do something different. So I chose, like, the earlier episodes where she, when she first basically comes on to the show. So her first episode was Made to Suffer, so I did that in Jersey, and Sneakawa was so amazed at it. Like, my friend had got a picture of it, and she's just like, oh my god. She's like staring at me like that, because I guess maybe I don't think she gets a lot of cosplayers, and then a lot of cosplayers, and like nobody does like her earlier stuff. So I decided to do another season 3. I think it was from the episode Prey. Like, it's a couple of episodes later, but they're still in Woodbury. So she's wearing like a camo vest and like just a long sleeve gray shirt underneath, purple pants, and her boots that she's been wearing since like the beginning. The Steve Madden Troopas in brown. So that's the cosplay that I wore, and I didn't think that she was going to notice what it was, but she totally did. She totally like grabbed me up, was like, oh, and then she remembered me from Jersey, which was awesome. She was like, oh, hi, you again. And but I was even before that, I was super nervous to go up and talk to her for this time for some reason. Like, I felt like I told her everything that I wanted to tell her in Jersey, got that out. She was super appreciative to what I said to her. And so, I didn't really have anything to say to her. I just really wanted to show her my Sasha cosplay, but I didn't know how to like say it, especially if she didn't remember that she wore that, which is quite possible because like she wore it like one time or like twice that season, and then as opposed to like the outfit that she wore for like the majority of season 5, which was Bob's jacket and her Old Navy striped pants, whatever, with the troopers. So yeah, I was just really like, I thought she wasn't gonna notice, but she totally did, and she grabbed me up for another personal picture, posted it on her Instagram like she did the first time as well. But again, it was kind of rushed. Because like it was like 4:45, and like the con was over at 5 o'clock, so she was trying to get through her line and be out of there on time. Which you can't hate for that. Like she was doing her thing. She was there all day. Like, so that was an awesome experience. And I only was spent about a half an hour on her line. It wasn't too crazy. And I think hers was like $50, $40 or $50. I might be lying. It might have been 60. But yeah, I got just a selfie. No, it couldn't have been. I don't remember, but it wasn't that bad, and I just paid for the selfie. Next time I see her, I'm gonna do another earlier Sasha, and I'm gonna get an autograph this time, and maybe yeah. But anyway, that was Sunday. Con ended. I was about to just go home and live my life. I mean, go home. I was supposed to go back to the hotel and just chill, maybe, watch the episode, whatever. But I stuck around. I was trying to run to as many vendors that were still open after I met Sneakwa. I got a couple of buttons. I bought a print of a Carol print in the wolf getup. It's super like minimalist, which I really love. I'm probably gonna get that framed. It's awesome. And yeah, that's all I bought at in Atlanta. And I got some Cherokee Rose keychains, but that was not at the convention. That was at the airport. So I was just sticking around. I actually ran into Caroline and her friends, and she said that that they were going to do a watch party. So I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'll go to the watch party. But that was like at 9 o'clock. So we had like 4 hours to kill. So we went to this restaurant and we just hung out until the show. And then we came back and it turned out like a whole bunch of other people were supposed to come, like Jen and Tori. You guys don't know them. I'm sorry. Torjay, some other cosplayers, Maggie cosplayer, another Carol cosplayer, a Glenn cosplayer. They were all supposed to come to the watch party, but they actually didn't end up showing up because some of them were the Glenn cosplayer was sick, whatever. So it ended up kind of just being like a Carol cosplayer watch party, and it was her episode 2, where she goes to the kingdom. So that kind of ended up being really cool that happened. And then that was it. Went home, and I had a super early flight the next day. And I had to go straight back to work. Right, literally directly from the airport, I went to work. But yeah, that was Walker Stalker Atlanta. It was really cool. I loved every minute of it. I totally suggest that you go. It's the biggest convention that they do. They do a few around the city, but those are usually only 2 days. Atlanta is 3 days, and then if you have the time, you could also go and check out some touristy stuff, like regular touristy stuff around Atlanta, but also stuff related to the show. So it's really cool.